Don't you just love kissing? I know I do. As humans, we have this innate need to kiss. मतलब हमें कौन सिखाता है किस करना? As we grow up, we kiss for love, for luck, to say hello and goodbye. There's this whole feel-good factor about kisses for mostly everyone. But if you just pause for a second and really think about the act of kissing, it's kind of strange, isn't it? Pressing your lips against someone else, and in some cases, थूक exchange करते हैं यार हम एक दूसरे का, which otherwise is seen disgusting. So why do people kiss each other? Well, you may say they like to, but what if I tell you there is a whole lot of science involved in this strange but enjoyable behavior? Evolutionary psychologist Gordon Gallup Jr. का ये कहना है कि the act of kissing may have evolved as a primitive feeding gesture between mother and child, जहां पर एक माँ खाने को छोटे-छोटे टुकड़ों में चबाकर would have probably transferred it into the mouth of her baby, जैसा हम कई जानवरों और अलग-अलग तरह की चिड़ियाओं में देखते हैं. This is seen in our closest ancestors, chimpanzees, as well as other great apes. Other than this, as babies, we also have this innate liking for lip touching. And there's a huge possibility that we humans associate lip touching with breastfeeding, and that reflex is innate in almost everyone. But why does kissing feel so good most of the time to most people? इसका एक सबसे simple reason तो ये है that our lips are very sensitive. In fact, one of the most sensitive body parts, and also one of the few very sensitive parts that we don't cover with clothes. हाँ, कोरोना ने मास्क जरूर चढ़ा दिया सबके मुंह पर, but otherwise lips are one of the thinnest layers of skin on the human body and densely populated with nerve endings. When these millions of nerve endings on your lips are activated with a kiss, it makes you feel good because of the signals it transfers to your brain. There is evidence that some people remember the details of their first kiss far better than they remember the details of their first sexual encounter. So when you kiss someone for the first time, ये possibility काफी ज़्यादा है कि उस समय the dopamine release in your brain goes एकदम से ऊपर. और अगर किस अच्छी निकल गई, तब तो भैया there is big possibility कि ये dopamine rush आपको उस इंसान से प्यार में भी डाल सकता है. ऐसा इसलिए because dopamine is associated with feelings of intense romantic love, and that leads us to the idea that there might also be an evolutionary purpose to kissing. Kisses बहुत अलग-अलग तरह की होती हैं, and the feelings they impart are also very different. But there is something particularly special about romantic and sexual kisses. We apply all our senses in that moment, and loads of data exchange happens in the act. Our bodies use this information to evaluate compatibility and determine whether to take things further. एक तो ये conscious level पर होता है. By getting up close to one another, we pick up on the temperature, taste, and smell of someone. On a subconscious level, there is science that suggests that a kiss reveals information about a partner's very DNA. So you instinctively sense whether you may be a good genetic match. And all this can have an influence on our relationship. I don't know if you have experienced this or not, but a kiss in fact is so powerful that it can determine whether a relationship begins, ends, or continues. ये मैं नहीं, रिसर्च बोल रही है. एक स्टडी के हिसाब से there is such a thing as a deal breaking kiss. यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ एलाबामा के 1000 से ज्यादा कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स पर की गई स्टडी में मेजॉरिटी ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स, both males and females, when they were attracted to someone in one or more instances, they discovered कि after their first kiss, they were no longer interested in them. लेकिन घबराइए नहीं, अगर आपके साथ भी कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि फर्स्ट किस के बाद the person was no more interested in you, that doesn't mean that you are a bad kisser. Someone who may be a good kisser for one person may be a bad kisser for another. ऐसा गॉर्डन गैलप जूनियर भाई साहब का कहना है, who conducted this study. As per his study, if you find someone to be a good kisser, then that may be a reflection of the fact that that particular person is a good genetic match for you. अमेरिका में ही हुई एक दूसरी स्टडी के हिसाब से 81% of men and 62% of women felt it was appropriate to kiss on the first date. Basically, again saying that kissing is often used as a mate assessment tool. Biological anthropologist Helen Fisher के हिसाब से हम इंसानों में 3 अलग-अलग तरह के ब्रेन सिस्टम्स इवॉल्व हुए हैं for mating and reproduction. Sex drive, feelings of intense romantic love, and feelings of deep attachment. अब हमारे सलाइवा में होता है खूब सारा टेस्टोस्टेरोन, which helps to trigger the sex drive. And since our internal cheek cells are well built to absorb testosterone, गीली-गीली किस्तियां जो होती हैं, they cause arousal. डोपामिन के बारे में तो आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, इट ट्रिगर्स रोमांटिक लव. बचा तीसरा ब्रेन सिस्टम ऑफ अटैचमेंट, जिसे ऑक्सीटोसिन मैनेज करता है, समटाइम्स रेफर्ड टू एज द कडल हार्मोन. ऑक्सीटोसिन ही है जिससे इमोशनल क्लोजनेस और कॉस्मिक यूनियन टाइप फीलिंग्स आती हैं. और जो लॉन्ग टर्म कपल्स हैं, उनमें अ किस नॉट ओनली इंक्रीजेस लेवल ऑफ ऑक्सीटोसिन बट रिड्यूसेस कॉर्टिसोल, द बॉडीज मेन स्ट्रेस हार्मोन. दैट मेक्स किसिंग अ पावरफुल टूल फॉर मेटिंग. सो टू सिंपली पुट, देयर इज नथिंग सिंपल अबाउट अ किस, बट किसिंग फील्स ग्रेट एंड डज गुड टू आवर बॉडी एंड माइंड एज वेल. बट जस्ट रिमेंबर, नॉट एवरीवन वांट्स टू बी kissed or sees kissing the way you do. So always ask for consent. Now go kiss your loved ones and tell me in the comments below what you think are the reasons why people kiss each other. If you like this video, then follow Indiatimes for more such informative content.